I'm kind of just in the background there, and then Tom and Laura, they're the enablers. You know, they allow this thing to happen. So those three things came together for this party. So Charlie's turning, and he's like, I want you guys to do a talent show for me. Come on, I want you to come and perform for me. Queen of England here. So we called up Scott and the boys, and it's going to happen, so just wait. All right. So where do you start with Charlie? I'm going to give you the family perspective, and we got Marty Burke from some school perspective. And think right now, because this mic's going to be open. We like to slow roast around here. There may be some earmuff moments. We turned 50 once. Okay, well, where do you start? He's the middle brother of the Baldares household. He's always the good one. Okay, on our long car rides, to Arizona.
Oh, sorry. Sorry.
It would always be like, I was really hyped for like, just like all over.
That's like one of those things they wear on their heads on X Games.
And Mikey were like little girls fighting constantly. And my mom and dad would be like, we're going to pull over and spank you if you don't stop. And then right after that, we'd go, why can't you guys be like Charlie? Charlie's like John Muir looking out the window, enjoying the view. You know what it was though? He had the baby bong. He had the baby bong going. That's what it was. Like baby, fast forward, 16 years old, hiding in the bed. That's it, yeah? That's coming next. So the good one had a little, he had a little side to him though. One of his nicknames was Swindler John. His bedroom was right across from mine, and he'd go, if you walk in or look at my room, you got to pay me $1. Like he did that to me for about 2 years. I think he got pretty rich on that. One time at Lago Seco Park, we were doing the swing set, seeing who could jump further, and he jumps, and he lands on his back on the sand. He's like, I broke my back. I can't move. I'm like, I'm going to go get mom and dad. And he's like, no, you got to carry me. So I had to take him. And I kept going, I'm going to stop and get mom and dad. No, you got to carry me. You got to carry me. So I'm carrying him like across, you know, across the grass. Finally at the end, I'm crying at that point. He has no mercy. And finally then he's like, I'm just kidding. He starts walking over and running, you know. So, yeah, exactly. But Charlie was great, you know, because he turned us onto a lot. Really, really influential. Well, Mikey is the first surfer because he got Les Arneson's red single fin. Jimmy Gibson's. He was the guy that got the boogie board under the Christmas tree. Fine maneuverability, you know. And he got us into surfing, and then you got to come down to Mexico and go to this place, Puerto Escondido, and we traveled all around, and he kind of got us into it all. And he had the cool records, too. Like, Tommy was like Stiff Little Fingers and the Clash. Mikey was like Kinks and The Who. But Charlie was like the Flying Burrito Brothers. Poco, you know? So, and of course, Jackson Brown, you know, that's what he gave to us. So, yeah, Charlie, he'll always, anybody knows him, I think he's touched his life, you know, touched their lives. And so, on that note, I could go on forever, but I think Marty Burke needs to take over and bring us up to speed here.
You got less for us, Marty Burke? No, be nice. Play nice. Not so nice. Don't be too nice.
Grade school with Charlie. We got some trouble together. I got a little grade school here. But 8th grade, we created a little crew amongst ourselves. Chris Kent was involved, Eric Merlander, some of the other guys probably here too. It was the Honking Club.
The what club? We can't hear you.
It was the Honking Club where,
Yeah, start from the beginning, bro.
Alright, well, we used to kind of harass the girls a little bit. Charlie was the ringleader. Anyway, we go around and probably shouldn't say this, huh?
Yeah, so we're 50, right?
All right, we would go around and
There are young kids
hug
here.
girls in 8th grade and run away. And it got to the point where the principal called in all the 8th grade class. And
statute of limitations aren't up yet.
all right. Anyway, the whole meeting was up, and Charlie and I got booted out right away from the meeting, and we caused the whole problems. Anyway, that's Charlie and.
All right. So we're learning a lot about this man. Maybe too much that we maybe really didn't want to know. I'm not sure. Now Mr. Jenkins here has something to say and about his good friend. And again, play nice, but not too nice.
So, Charlie Balderas has introduced my family in the 60s at some point, because him and my brother are in the same class.
Talking to the mic.
Hello, my name is Brian Jenkins. Hey, can you hear me, folks?
Yeah.
Hello, yes. Charlie Balderas has introduced my family in the 60s, as he was my brother's classmate at St. Lawrence, as well as Bishop Montgomery.
Still can't hear.
And my mom was very upset with Charlie one birthday, September 16th, my brother's birthday. My mom made a cake because my brother was a surfer, so was Charlie. My mom will never forget this story because my mom made a cake that was specializing surfers, and she made a wave. She actually was a catering specialist. She made these cakes that were awesome. So she made a cake with a wave for my brother for his birthday. What did Charlie do? He stuck his finger in the cake and said, "Oh, that's good." That's it.
Charlie's brother here, he wrote a song especially for this occasion. So I'm really interested to see what the song might be about. So this is personally devoted to his own brother. I wish I had a brother. I just got a sister that doesn't really like me.
So, yeah, talking about having brothers, okay? Charlie is the bachelor, and it's great to have a bachelor brother, right? If anybody does, and especially one that lives in Maui. I wish he lived in Vegas, but maybe that'll happen. It'd be nice to have a bachelor brother that lived in Vegas, but we don't need to go there. But, you know, I'm buying him a keg and this and that. I'm like, well, never had to get him, like, birthday gifts for his kids. All that, so that
You don't buy birthday gifts for my kids.
And he never got a wedding, so this is his
You don't buy
wedding.
birthday gifts for my kids.
You're his sponsor and you didn't give him anything.
I gave him my sponsorship and love.
We got a lot of
Rabble, 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 rabble.